Alright, Smorganites, good evening, welcome back. For those tuning in for the first time, I'm your host, Spider-Man S'more. Checking stuff real quick. Good. We're on that one, right? Right, let's see. Oh, that's why I have an error. Log in. There we go. What's up, SJ? Good evening. How are you doing today? Good. Oh, I forgot. Gotta load up my guide. I think well, thank you. Went to a sexual harassment class today, and I'm like, this is so boring. I already know all this stuff. The same stuff. And they went over, and they still use the same freaking videos and whatnot. And one of them, the highlight things, was misspelled and mispronounced. I'm like, it was like that last year too. You guys not check this stuff? Yeah, it was interesting. The one person asked, I have a coworker, not me, but this person, who's very overly sensitive. Good evening, Alex. And she goes, they want to be part of the conversation, but they become overly offended, easily offended about the topics. And they asked because the people holding this seminar, they asked them, what do I do? And they're going over their lawyer talk, and they're done. I'm like, can I say something? Like, sure. Look at the person and tell them, you are more than welcome to join our conversation. This conversation might offend you. It's an A-B conversation. If you don't like it, you have the other letter. See yourself out. But you're welcome to welcome. That's how the conversation's going to go. If you don't like it, walk away. And he goes, yeah, that's basically it. See, you could have just said that. But they're lawyers. I'm like, y'all just need to just let me do the seminar. This bad, this good, okay? You can do this, you can't do that. I'd be done in 15 minutes. This stuff could have been a freaking web video and done in 5 minutes. Yep, that's my day. And after that, I just play video games. But Alex, SJ, I'm good. Glad to see you both. Thanks for joining me. I did some things off stream, so we should be good to go. Yes. So I finished off doing that thing 2 more times, the working garden, and easily whooped that this round, because I have basically people set up with we gave all of them like Ivory Frost, and this guy's weak to Earth, so it was hitting him for like 2 to 3 grand. It just whooped his ass. Alright, so I went off, I explored, I went and got a bunch of stuff I missed. Went to the harbor, picked up a bunch of those things, so you won't have to see me go like this heavy and run around. Let's see, where are we at now? I did that. I went back into the bathhouse, because apparently your original visit doesn't count towards the achievement. Didn't notice that.
Very well.
Done. We went to the Eastern, right? Picked up everything. I think I'm missing a wallet. Or I think I need to go to Eastern Quarter First Ward. I do need to go to... I think we'll start with the side quest. Really? It's his regular costume, just different color. I got fairies on there too. I like it. They're the same thing, just different colors. He does look better in red. I mean, I could, you know, give him blue hair. Or gold and yellow hair. Got her dressed last week. Oh, wait. Been getting everything together for the homecoming. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Got her dressed last week. I remember you telling me that you went to like 40 dresses and picked the first one. I went yesterday to find shoes. Hopefully the shoes are a little easier to find. Just like how Van looks better in blue and white. Oh, you mean his hairstyle? I don't mind changing that. Let's go back to basic here. Give him his little blue hair. He has small feet. I need to custom order them. Check Amazon. Where'd you get your shoes? Amazon. Anyway, so let's go do the side quest. He's 5'7", wears a size 6. I don't know what those shoes. I think size 6 is like this. maybe like this. I don't know. Women's shoes are weird. You know, outfit thing's weird. Like foreign men's. Wow, she has children feet. Holy hell! Size 4 is like this big. I'm like this big. Like, oh my god, he's so tiny. All right, let's go.
Welcome to Life Ufandian.
Amazing.
I think this is the cooking quest. Down the bulletin board and reward you with a plus. Tissue gloves, got all that. Picked up all. Oh, hey, that reminds me.
Here's your schedule.
I'll take good care of it.
They pick up 2 gifts.
I appreciate it.
5.5 is where children's sizes in. He's so tiny. I mean, she's average height. I don't think she would grow anymore, but tiny feet. Let's just do the one for the bulletin board. Do that one first. Let's put it history.
What are we waiting for?
Got that side quest at the moment. I think most girls are like 5'4" to 5'5". A little bit of bitty. It's like you're just growing with the feet don't.
Guess I could stop by for a drink.
So, go to the eastern border. We picked up everything. Got the
Very well.
fishies. Picked up the Feral Times portal. If you talk to Jack and... Oh yeah, we need to do that.
Where's your next?
Let's go do that little blue check mark first, then we'll do side quest.
It's all thanks to Aaron.
Son of a... Where's a 12? That's me. I have to have a 12 wide, because I never had small feet. I had wide feet, so my mom had a special order stuff for me. They gave me as a baby. Ah, pardon me.
What would you like? Come again.
Yeah, mine, these monsters. Huge.
Very well.
Hey, Jack, let's play a game. Figured you'd show up eventually. All the commotion was definitely surprising yesterday, but those folks have been going on about their business as usual. Wow. I actually met a guy that wore a size 23. I'm like, what do you mean we're size 23? I'm like, my God, clown foot. That's harassment. Seems like that Hayes doing though. Guess they wanted to step in to keep things under control. Yeah. May just be a friendly family trouble to them, but it's their best interest. In their best interest to keep citizens from panicking. Yeah, I can imagine the cost of those shoes. Anyway, we can assume that drinking first thing in the morning is your own brand of business as usual. Hey, this is my first drink of the day, alright? Let a guy take the chance to relax. Oh, by the way, are you guys familiar with Seven Hearts? Oh, I forgot to change this hairstyle back. That's hideous! A card game that's been real popular recently. This is the first time I'm hearing of it. The rules are a bit different from the other card games, but that hasn't stopped me and Hall from getting hooked on it. He hates it. She often buys men's shoes. My sister inherited his feet and she wears them women's 12. Wow. Like what, men's 8? Oh, it'd be like a men 14. I don't know. Comparing the thing. It's like literally just shoe size. Why not just say the actual inches of the foot and not just, I wear a size 4. You're a 6.5 or an 8. My God, you got everything in here. Or it's like Celsius and Fahrenheit. Nice been a game to play. Addictive even. Really? Okay. Good for workers to take a break every now and then, don't you think? Sure, we'll play around. Alright, at the end, the number of cards left in each player's hands and their remaining life points are totaled up. It's time to duel. Whoever the highest number wins. The other players in the blue frame is your partner. Partner is first, that means you... If your partner is first, that means you win too. Okay. Okay, well, let's play. What was that? 7 Hearts. Play tutorial. Six cards in play, 6 attack in each basic element. Use 1 card per turn. However, any damage is currently stacked in the field. Only certain cards can be played. Uno? Alright, let's give it a shot. Earth, fire, wind, water.
Games begin.
Why me? Why do I gotta go first? So we need to have the most cards. So if there's a water, only Earth can be played.
This should do it.
Killing all my cards.
You got
Wow, you just fucking whooped my ass. Very simple game. You just drain the life of the player next to you.
Let's go again.
Yeah, let's go again. By fairy. Oh, cosmetics. Like Uno. Okay, that's what I thought. For a second, say Uno.
All right, let the games begin.
All right. Special effect water tier restores 2 life. Deals 2 damage to the next player and the next.
Kick back and relax. Just kick back and relax.
I don't need you guys talking like that. Oh, nice elemental chart up top. Winds, water, yada yada yada. Fire.
Just kick back and relax.
You got
Why? Why? I don't understand it.
One more
I
game.
get it's like Uno, but it just doesn't make any sense. Why do they instantly go around and start beating my ass? Your hands suck.
All right, let the games begin.
So we just, after 4 rounds, the person takes the damage? Is that how this works? Oh, I can stay my hand too?
Just kick back and relax.
This should do it. I can see the gears turning in your head.
Wow, survived longer. Doing. How do I know when they're about to attack me? I get that.
Kick
But
back and relax.
What about this?
right, but how do I know when they're... Oh, I mean, I see. Like I saw with her. Like that would damage me.
I can see the gears turning in your head.
This one's my trump card.
What about this?
I don't know how to attack. Like, I don't understand it. Makes it. Like, I've seen her try. I guess if they don't have a card. Hey, give me a second.
Let's go again.
No, I'm good. I don't like it.
Um,
Why you... If your team wins, you'll be awarded with Purifying Spice 2. You can retry until you win. Check this player. Quick review of the game. You have the following exchange table of self in which you... I don't have... Missing one of the gloves. Whatever. Hard to master, I know, but it'll get to you when you know how to play it fully. Made it very amazing dinner. Pigs in a blanket with a roasted veggie. That actually sounds kind of cool. Alright, we gotta try one more time. I'm a little mad. We're gonna try one more time. Although it's not the mini game like Cold Steel. I forgot what it's called. Late.
All right, let the games begin.
Start with a B. Take damage. They don't have a car. So if they don't have a card, they take damage. That's what it is. Okay, so if they don't have a card, they take damage. Got it.
I can see the gears turning in your head.
This one's my trump card. This one's my trump card.
Fuck you. Why are you so good at this game?
Why don't we play again?
I don't like it. I don't like that game at all. The other ones are a lot more strategical. It still sounds good. I just had some quick dinner thing. I don't care about getting purifying spice. Don't get...
This must be the Eastern Quarter.
Here, change guy.
And you'll never
I thought I got everything. Makes no sense.
What'll it be?
Look at this. I can make master. Oh, okay. Mushy gloves is what I was missing. Sweet. It's HP, strength, and defense. Nice. I need to put that on someone. I got the proverb of destiny. I didn't. Didn't get those. Whatever. I don't care.
Thank you.
Alright. Well, let's go to the bulletin board and pick up the next quest.
Now, what's it say?
Missing Dragon Chariot. Oh. We do this. Where's a frittata? I've been actually watching this anime. I've seen one, a different one with where the guy goes to another world and he has access to the shopping list, right?
very well.
But this one's particular for like it's similar to that. I forget the name of it. And it's pretty good. It's called Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill. I hate anime names. I literally came up with an anime name the other day. I was on my table. Actually, I was texting my friend, and I had a dream. And in the dream, I got kicked out of a community, so I started fishing with my cat.
So...
I was like, "That's not an anime name. I don't know what is." I was exiled from my community and started fishing with my cat. I'm like a quiche with crust. Ooh, that sounds good. All right. Let's talk to you guys. Are you the Minho that sent the Minho that sent the request? Okay, whatever. Oh, I forgot to change his damn hair color again. Looks like you're hiring with you too. Yes, I'm him with red star. Thank you for coming, Spriggan. I see you brought Aaron along with you. That's very encouraging. Remind me to change his hair color. Ah, hell yeah, man. With me on board, I'm always smooth sailing. Ugh, that hair. Anyway, what's this I hear about the dragon chariots going missing? I was over in the main plaza up until yesterday, wasn't it? I have a question, actually. What exactly is a Dragon Chariot? Right. I suppose if you're not from Langport, you probably wouldn't be familiar with it. I can hear the vibrating from my voice off these walls. I really need to put some of those soundproof things on. I have like 30 of them. I just need to put them behind my computer, and it would knock out that noise. I haven't had a quiche in a long time. What do you call a female snake? Miss. The yearly tradition. Kind of a symbolic thing. Your own vitamin. Every year, the most influential people in Heiau invest large sums of mira into prepping a high-class luxury car to put on display. Then they show it off at the Lunar New Year festival to impress anyone with the eyes, and to make sure everyone knows how rich and powerful Heiau is. I hear, kitty cat, what's up? I hear the old days they used to do it with boats and ox carts. Ever since Red Star came around, though, luxury orbital cars have been stable. After the festival, it gets toured around in every location you can think of before eventually being auctioned off. Auctioned off? I suppose the Eastern Theater serves as the auction house? That's correct. In fact, the Dragon Chariot was supposed to be brought into the theater today. We are actually just having a meeting about it. Unfortunately, just as we were getting ready to proceed, it disappeared. Yes, and arrived came ads. So I will be right back. Quick ad break. If we don't do something, our company will be out of a huge investment. And that's not even to mention how much it'll inconvenience our partners in Heiau. If there any way we could enlist your services to help retrieve the Dragon Chariots? Well, what do you say, old man? Let's see. Sure. Fucking nose. Alright, got cat hair in it. There's Lebanon vitamin. So, I have it's an old TV. Probably like 10 years old, if not more. It's a 55-inch, so I use it as basically a monitor for my other computer. I don't know why I never thought about this, but I turned on the computer, loaded up YouTube, and put on cat videos for Vitamin, and it's just birds chirping. He went ballistic trying to find these birds. They kept turning off my computer tower because he kept standing on it to get on top of the TV. So eventually, I turned it down a little bit, and all day long he laid in front of that TV, looking up at it, watching the birds and the squirrels. I think he liked it. I've taken the case. He was not really in a place to deal with it right now, and I've had a fair share of experience with stuff like him. That. Besides, as a casual fan of orbital cars myself, I want to see whoever stole that beauty brought to justice. Ugh. Casual fan, he says. But I'm with you. I can't get past his hair. Can't just let some 2-bit thieves get away with something like this. And I appreciate you doing this kindness. To be honest, I was a bit worried you might not take the job. It's an incredibly expensive vehicle, after all. If you don't manage to get it back, Red Star will be at a huge financial loss. This may not be relevant to the investigation, but exactly how much is the Dragon Chariot worth? Let's see. Chassis base is one of Red Star's more pricey models. The Nexus 3. And then we got the embossing? Work from a first-class professional, the pure gold ornament pieces, the gold outer coating. Manufacturing costs alone would put it at 30 million mira. 30 million mira? Can't believe someone would pay so much for a single car. And when it comes time to auction, the highest bidder and price usually goes well beyond the original value. There's no doubt that the thieves would be able to make a rather significant profit from it. Imagine They mean to use the money to fund their criminal activities. I haven't seen Cyber in the last couple streams. I wonder what he's been up to. From a risk management perspective, I hope he's alright. You know, he was having concerned issues with his mom, I think it was. This case seems absolutely critical. Alright, first things first. I need you two to tell me all the details about how the car was being transported to the theater. In a moment you can think of where the car could have been stolen. Yes, you see, the Red Star crew started monetizing, moving it into the theater around 5 hours ago. They finished about 4 hours ago, after which everyone decided to leave. So, an hour later? Unfortunately, right around that time, this was one of the issues that cropped up. It prevented us from being able to keep a proper eye on the Chariot. Oh, what happened? As soon as they started bringing the car in, the revenue service decided to show up for an audit. We were so busy dealing with them, there was no time for anything else. It seems like it took forever too. The auditors only left a few minutes ago. Sounds sus. An audit from the revenue service, huh? So that's how it all ties together. Ugh. I was so fine, and then my nose. 1 second here. Off stream. Didn't bother me all day. But as soon as I started streaming, I'm like, and right after Fan Lu just got arrested on false charges of tax evasion. You know what it is? Whiskers. I'm bending up, particularly in the bottom of my nose. Thought it was cat hair. It makes sense that the other businessmen would start being suspected of fraud, too. But you gotta admit, the timing's pretty suspicious. Yes, it's hard to believe it's a coincidence. Either the criminal knew the revenue service exact schedule, or perhaps ashamed of the lack of vigilance. But because there were so many crew members on hand, we assumed everything would be fine. Perhaps some of them noticed something we didn't? Don't you think you should have given them more clear instructions? You guys were the ones in charge, after all. Well, either way, it wouldn't be a bad idea to ask around inside the theater. We just need to take it slow and trace their path step by step. Let's get to it.
You have my support, Mr. Arkride.
You don't say. Changing that god-awful hair. Blue. Alright. Now we gotta go inside.
I can barely contain myself.
What's up, Fuka? Sorry to bug you. The Fuka's wrong with you? Aaron. What can I do for you? Actually, those people with you, aren't they? Yes, we are. Yeah, we just have a few questions we'd like to ask you. So good. Melon. You heard about the Dragon Chariot being stolen, right? Yes, I have, in fact. I even gave them a bit of the hand when they were bringing it in. But I'm sorry. I really don't have any idea when it was taken. About 4 hours ago? Even the smallest detail you can remember might help us. Did you notice anything felt off at the time? I guess there was one thing, though. Although, I might just be overthinking it. About 3 hours ago, someone from Red Star came back to the theater with a big truck. That was 2 hours after they started moving it. I assumed he came to just do some additional servicing, but I was so busy at the time I wasn't able to pay attention much. That certainly does sound strange. After all, according to Mr. Minho, the crew left the theater about 4 hours ago. But an hour later, someone came back with a truck. Even if they had forgotten to take care of something. What's up, Cyber? What's wrong with you? I didn't see you last night. Everything going alright? Sue all. Yes. Sue y'all. He's gonna sue y'all. I've returned! Welcome back, Cyber. Missed you, buddy. I was like, where's Cyber? I haven't seen him in almost 2 days. Hope everything's alright. Even if they have forgotten. Got to. So, earlier today, I got out of that class. I'll tell it real quick to you. Oh, you're on vacation. That's where you were at. That makes sense. I was worried something might have happened. So I had a sexual harassment class today. Brief thing is they went over a bunch of stuff. I'm falling asleep. People are asking questions. One guy goes, "There's limits on free speech. Like you can't say fire in a crowded theater." I was like, "Yes, you can." I got brought back into courts, and you certainly can. But anyways, so after everything was all said and done, I'm walking out, and I felt a little foot on my chest. So I go like this, a fucking black wasp. I just didn't know what it was, just grabbed and threw it, and then looked down. It was a black wasp about that big. I'm like, oh my god, you could have punctured my heart. How's your vacation, Cyber? Yeah, you couldn't have punctured my heart. Damn thing was like this big, but. I haven't seen a black wasp in a long time. Even if they've forgotten to take care of something, it would be unusual to send a single person without informing anyone beforehand. Yes. Good. Where'd you go again? I know your original plan was Japan. I think you went to California? I get a little over a month left, and I get to go on my vacation. Means no stream for like almost 2 weeks. We're about 2 weeks. Oh, San Diego. Okay. Oh, I know this one. Where the fuck is San Diego? Where in the world is San Diego? California, isn't it? A man who has his hands full with the revenue service right after the actual Red Star crew. That would have been the best time to get the car out without anyone knows it. So I do want to plug this in real quick, because I'm a huge fan of this series. And they're trying to make, well, I'm a huge fan of this content creator. If anyone has not watched Freedom Tunes, yes, they're a little on the political side, but they joke stuff. It's funny. They are trying to do I posted about it on X, they're trying to do a new series called Twisted Plot. And they're looking for donations. You can find them on Get Some Go or on their YouTube channel. There's links to it. Went to the zoo and SeaWorld with a friend. That's awesome. I've never been to SeaWorld. But if you're interested in seeing this, or if you haven't seen their stuff, check out Freedom Tunes on YouTube. Absolutely hilarious. I love their content. Especially the anti-woke dog. Anyways, just wanted to plug that out there. That would have been the best time to get the car out without anyone noticing. I love Freedom Tunes. Yeah, so they got the thing, Cyber. I donated like $25 to it. And then I'm hoping enough people tag Elon and he donates $500,000. And so they make this special episode for him. Yeah, it's probably for the best though. At least you're out of the loop and you don't have to stress over it. Oh, so news. They found in Florida the person who started the fires in California that killed like 12 people. Or suspect, I should say. Not the, I don't know. They said the suspect behind it. I think he admitted it. That caused all that damage. Imagine. Yeah, my bet's on this Red Star guy. She saw being a fake. If he played a part well enough, nobody would even blink an eye if he stole the car. I'm so sorry. If I had paid more attention, this wouldn't have happened. No, it's not your fault, Fuka. Still, don't you think a truck big enough to haul the Dragon Chariot would stand out in a place like Langport? Got a feeling they hid it somewhere. Must have been a pain in the ass finding a place that could fit it. Maybe someone involved is transporting goods might know something. Now that I think about it. delivery guy Anthony runs mail all over town, Newtown. He's probably got a few catches in the few contacts in the shipping industry. Wouldn't be a surprise if he knew something. Let's get going then. Yes, let's. Airports are slightly disorganized. Our plane got delayed and the other in it by an hour. Yeah, I expect if they don't have it back open by the time I take my trip, I expect a delay as well.
Let's do this.
We landed fine, but our gate was blocked by another airline, so we had to wait like another 10 minutes. You would think that stuff would be more privatized in government. A 10-minute wait, not so bad. Unless you gotta poop. That would be kind of bad. I got a poopy. At least TSA wasn't annoying back then. Yeah. I mean, when I went through the security, I was in and out in 10 minutes. They stole my toothpaste, though. I had a big thing of toothpaste. Like, this is too large. I'm like, I looked at the thing. It says up to this amount. He goes, no, that's up to the full amount of liquid product. Like, I'm like, oh, well, you can have the toothpaste. Like, whatever. I'm gonna make a bomb out of toothpaste. I ain't MacGyver.
Let me ask you something.
Let me explain. We're carrying heavy cargo, huh? Well, I mean, Langport is a harbor city. It's not really unusual to see trucks that big every now and then. Planes I rode in were horribly serviced and being pain. Yeah, but that's not due to government shutdown. That's due to poor maintenance based on the people that own the plane. What company did you use? I think I'm using United. That's what I used last time. But actually, now that I think about it, I do remember seeing a large Red Star truck headed for the harbor district. Around the time you mentioned. You haven't noticed any changes in the area lately, have you? Any workers you haven't seen before renting out the storage space or boats? Nah, can't say I have. Oh, but maybe. Frickin' nose. Oh, not stop. I thought, oh no, please don't let it be. So, speaking of, someone posted about robots taking over, AI taking over industries and such like that. Do you remember that warehouse where there was a murder about half a year ago? Yeah. So, they're like, it's scary. It is. I mean, it's a tool that's going to be used. But I stated that from what I predict is legislation will be passed restricting the use and causing, like, if it's used for purposes that could cause riots, yada, 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 misinformation regarding, like, presidential fake videos, the people behind it could serve serious jail time. But for the average day person, we would be DEI. Because they would make it by law that you would have to hire a certain amount of humans over AI or robots to proceed. So we would be DEI. I can see that happening. I must be included. Damn clankers. That's going to come back 20 years down the road. Ooh, he said clankers. That's robotic phobic. After that happened, most people around here didn't want a thing to do with it. Alright. 20 years, I'll be 60 years old. Like, I don't care anymore. But just recently, one of my clients, a guy named Lyhome, that his company decided to start renting it. That's... Reminds me of something else. There is... And let's see if I can bring this up real quick. Actually, yeah, I'll bring it up real quick. I'm gonna bring an image. Browse. Can be kind of big. I'll shrink it down. So there, you can make a stream card. This is the second edition. All right, this thing up here. Bring up another one on my end so I can read it because I can't see it right there. So it scans your thing with previous games and whatnot, and it's basically like one of those fortune tellers. You're like, hey, and you tell them stuff, and they're like, oh, okay, I know about you. So this is my stream card. I am a Fedora dude, fur guardian. The laid black specimen thrives in long narrative adventures, particularly the Trail series, known for its distinctive fedora plumage and tropical shirt pattern. It creates a welcome atmosphere where laughter erupts randomly, fiercely protective of its fur family and spoiler-free zones. Yeah, short casual games, yeah. That's my habitat. Cozy dens with PS5 glow and fur companions. Yeah, I do like FPS games. I'm just not that... I mean, I'm not great at them. You know, my moveset's Daybreak Marathon, stream epic RPG sessions through multiple acts, building endurance and fewer investment over time. Spoiler shield barrier. Barriers! Create a protective zone where story reveals are carefully guarded, keeping the experience fresh. Strong against JRPG backlog. Awkward silence. I have a shit ton of JRPG backlog. Week 2 story spoilers, short casual games. Of course, there's the Habitat, Cozy Dens with PS5 Glow, How to Evolve, complete all acts of a 50-hour plus JRPG without story spoilers. Don't care. And How to Capture, offer rare RPG titles and engaging great conversation topics. You will definitely capture my attention if you do that. That's a neat little thing. Back to the game. So, yeah, I'm in Lethal's Discord right now, and applying for a stream team with it, but we'll see. I've gone years without one. I don't get it, but it might be fun. We started talking about edibles and growing and stuff like that, and I got some good information. I heard they stopped using it, though. I was wondering if maybe something had happened. Oh, that warehouse. Guess it makes sense people would be avoiding it for that place. The fact that somebody wanted to rent it out all smells pretty fishy to me. It's also more than big enough to hide not just the big car, but the truck carrying it too. I think so. Looks like the harbor's our only lead right now. Let's go see what we can find. Man, all the places. Why'd I have to be there? Alright, where we at? Just it.
Let's be on our way.
I believe I got them all here. We also have this little chest we can get too. I didn't do it. I did find it. I wonder what happened. Are you Lang Hong? We heard you're the guy that's renting up this place. Like I said, I don't mind FPS, man. I mean, if it's a game, like, I don't even care if you would request Borderlands. I would play Borderlands and I would beat Borderlands. You know, I have 1, 2, and 3 and Tiny Tina's, all that stuff. I don't own 4 yet, but I have the Prelude. The only one I refuse to play is BioShock. Series? No, one game. One game, not a whole series. But yes, I would play a Doom game as well. Then you can see me rage on, son of a bitch! And that's me. If there's something I can help you with. We're in the middle of an investigation, and this warehouse came up on a spot of interest. We were told that you had to stop using this one in particular. Is that correct? I mean, I own a few. I've been wanting to play High on Life. You're told that you... Oh. Stop using this one in particular, yeah. Yes, that's right. My understanding is that they found some kind of issue related to last year's incident. Yesterday, someone from the security company that oversees the harbor shows up and said they'd be taking it over temporarily. And yet, did something else happen? Well, I came by here just a minute ago to take a look, and it seems like somebody else had been making use of it. That shouldn't happen if the security company is keeping it under lock and key, though. It's pretty suspicious. I hate to ask, but would you mind letting us take a peek? That's fine. To be honest, I was just sitting here wondering whether I should take a look myself. If you can learn something from it, I don't see the harm. It's a big truck. I figured there'd be like a red star on it. I mean, there's a star. Ah, knew it. I'm guessing that's not your company's truck, right? Definitely not. Who in the world brought this thing in here? What's the security company up to? Let's hope the Dragon Chariot is still there. Sweet Dragon Chariot, bam bam bam. Having found a suspicious truck inside the warehouse, Van's group quickly proceeded to check its cargo. Unfortunately, the delivery bed was completely empty. No, but you know, I would definitely play like that. Yeah, why not? Well, I thought about loading up Grounded or Power World or something and playing that for a little bit. No, not Power World. Power World doesn't really end. Grounded has a story though, but I played Grounded. I'm playing Grounded 2. I'm playing Voyages of Near. Probably one. It's been years. Well, that's about what I expected. You just gotta listen to a lot of bitching, raging, and might snap on someone. I don't have like punishments and rewards redeemed, so I have to like kill myself or something. I was like, no! It's already hard enough. This must have been a temporary storage location for them along the way. They probably realize how likely it is for the police to check the warehouse. They picked this location as a decoy. I just attempted to access the server for the security firm that controls this area. However, there's no record of any new issues being found with a particular warehouse, nor is there a record of them keeping temporary custody over it. It seems likely that security personnel that informed you of the supposed issues was an imposter. Can't believe they managed to pull one over on me, you and everyone else, with such a simple disguise. I feel so foolish. A Wolfenstein. I haven't played a Wolfenstein ever. Like, I played the old ones on PC. Like, this is amazing graphics! Look at it! Look at the Nazis! That kind of sounds like something about him stood out to you. Well, you see, I couldn't help but notice his hair was a rather striking shade of green. Oh, minty fresh? Gave me a bit of a startle, honestly. Green hair, huh? It means he'll stand out in the crowd. At any rate, looks like that thief brought in the chariot to the harbor brought it into the harbor in this truck and then transferred it to some other vehicle. Whether it was another truck or a boat remains to be seen, though. Let's ask around and see if we can pick up their trail. Alright, let's go get this thing. Funnest things in the world.
Granted. I'm going in.
1 minute. Go!
That's a good lock. Now I bypass the security. This is kid stuff. No sweat.
Oh. You'll bounce back, aren't you? You son of a bitch!
Now I've done it. I know
No! Not the time! Anything but the time! No! I'm not gonna make it! Ah, fuck you.
I'll be more careful this time.
Can I reset? Try again. Alright, do this again. Mare bear.
This is kid stuff. No sweat. This is kid stuff. I bypassed the security. Now I've
Damn it.
done it. I'm not done yet.
Hesitated.
Time's almost up.
Make it. Come on, man. Oh, really?
I'm not done yet.
This is stupid.
That's a good lock. Now do I bypass the security? That's a good lock. Now do I bypass the security?
Read that in a second. Finally.
That's a good lock. Now do me a solid. No sweat. I made it. This thing's as good as unlocked.
I gotta catch up on some stopping cleaning, dude. No problem, man. Have a good night. Good night. Vinted. Couple arts. An art driver with earth, water, fire, and wind arts. Nice. All right. Because gas time of magic damage plus 24%. Should put that on caster. Gap. Electric power plus 60. 68% S-craft post delay. Let's boost turn duration. Did I just pick up Vinted? Vinted? Not that. Is that a... Are these? Oh, it's one of these, isn't it? Ah, yeah. Vinted. It's pretty nice. Give that to you. Heal.
Odds updated.
That one there. Let's see. Breath on there. Bro. Spacing wind.
Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
No. Water, earth. Okay.
Very well.
Alright. So we need to go there.
Got a question for you.
The shipping marker. Suspicious cargo, huh? No, I haven't taken on anything like that myself. Well, actually, I might Not to be related, but this morning someone I've never seen before came in to charter a boat. Oh? Mind telling us what they look like? What type of boat have they rented? Well, they were a man, middle-aged, Navy's type, a little bit of a beard. I think he said he was an officer? No, lieutenant colonel. I thought it was a bit odd for someone from the Navy to be renting a silver boat, but I didn't really think much of it. I mean, we get all kinds. Still, it's not every day you see people renting an orbital sail with a small barge attached. An orbital sail. Those are vessels with large orbital engines that propel them more easily than a regular sailboat. Those engines are only auxiliary, however, as they don't provide much in the way of horsepower. That being said, if the barge is small enough to carry a small vehicle, the engine may just be sufficient enough to tow it. This Navy guy sounds like he's our target. Did the boat already leave? Yes. I'd already taken my eyes off them for a second before they were gone. Sounds like there was more going on here than I thought. Should I not have rented out the equipment? Nothing you can do about it. Nah, we got nothing to worry about. Anyway, I think we've gotten a pretty good idea of the scale of the scheme now. Let's find a place where we can sort through it, everything we've learned. At least now we know the entire sequence of events. So, to sum it up, we have people believe to be the culprits bringing a truck to the theater, moving it to the warehouse, and then renting a boat with a barge. At every location, they were disguised to look like someone who could feasibly have business there. But we were given two descriptions, a young guy with green hair dressed like a security guard, and a middle-aged Navy officer, same person. We don't know what the guy pretending to be a Red Star employee looked like, but do you think they were all different people in the skies? I've heard there's a phantom thief capable of mimicking the likeness of various people. Maybe him no less. What's his name? Something Blue? Phantom Thief Blue? B. Phantom Thief B. I've heard this. Although he seems to be an isolated case. Blue Blanc. Yeah. Blue Blanc. We shouldn't be careful not to discount the possibility that this is the work of a single individual. No. He wouldn't need all that. The man can shrink it down to a fraction of a thing and then bring it back to full scale. He just shrink that card down and put it in his pocket. Hi. My sweet baby boy. My sweet baby boy. I love you. Alright. Job was done by multiple culprits. I got a feeling we're dealing with multiple culprits here. I mean, it really was just one guy. There wouldn't be any point in making it all so complicated, right? They're probably only handing off the card to one another in disguise, so they would be harder to track down. Makes sense to me. So, who's behind it? You figured everything out already, haven't you? Well, the first people who came to mind are a small group of amateur thieves. I'm thinking it might be a small group of amateur thieves. If a bigger organization was involved, they would have put together a plan with a higher chance of success. These guys prepped the warehouse and boat right before committing the crime, which makes me think there wasn't a whole lot of brain power involved. Damn. I mean, regardless of speculations, though, they did still manage to get away with it. Agreed. Looking at their plan, it seems a bit rushed and simplistic. It was put together very happenstance. That's that thing, whatever. Words. Hazardly. They seem to have only succeeded by being well coordinated and light on their feet. I must say, it also seems unlikely that the visit from the Revenue Service had anything to do with it. Pardon me? Yeah, that was a little too convenient for my liking. but it's probably not as relevant as we thought. Let's get back over to what we know about these guys again. They're capable of rudimentary disguise, trust each other, operate as a small unit, and work fast. You guys also remember certain threesome that fit that bill? Oh, you mean those guys we dealt with in Tarbard last year? Oh yeah, those. The Defuncy brothers. This instance certainly does seem to fit their MO. They arrested. And according to recent search, it seems they managed to break out of jail just a few weeks ago. It's still unclear how they escaped, but it's likely they had outside assistance. The three baboons. Yeah. Well, that settles that. All we gotta do now is hunt them down. You know where they went, don't you? Yep. They must have taken the Dragon Chariot to Heiyu Shangzai. What is it they rode at a cave? Most people tend to keep their distance from the place, but it's just close enough to get to with an oil sailboat. Isn't that where we fought him as the tyrant? Shit, that's the last place I wanted to go. Yeah. Makes sense though. There's a reason Almada used it for their hideout. It practically screams, hey, hide your stolen shit here, dude. But what do you think they're doing with it all the way over there? If they wanted to sell it off, they'd have to load it up again and take it somewhere else, wouldn't they? Why, I thought Heilong Shengzhai gave off more of a stench than the eroded cave. It's not easy to tell just by looking at a map. But on the east side of the isle, there's a small path that links back up to the main highway. Oh, there is? I mean, the place was used for mining after all. It makes sense that they'd have a few roads for transportation. That'd be long abandoned by now, though. If they disguise the Dragon Chariot somehow while they have it on the island, they would have no issues taking it to land from there. That's pretty much the long and short of it, yeah. Damn, sure picked a hell of a target right after getting out of the slammer. Well, whatever we're waiting for. Let's get our asses over to Heilong Xingshai, Hanchang Xingdangong. Chow over at the eastern quarters, Wharf, would be able to look us up with a boat. Sure. Aaron 2 FP. Alright, what do we got? Blue check mark over there.
I've got my hands full here.
Gotta come back for that one. That basketball? I'm curious. Hey, Nick. Basketball, huh? Sure. Is it a mini game?
Well,
Play basketball? Just funny. Oh, wow.
No, I think not.
You're going to play a lot of this or learn it? Oh, okay. Oh, that thing goes up fast. Wow, really fast.
That went well.
Bastard.
Yeah!
No!
I think not.
Aha, bitch.
That went well. And in it goes. That went well.
Got it.
Success. No, I think not. I think not. That went well.
Too short.
That went well.
I got it.
And in it goes. And in it goes.
Buzzer beater.
I think not.
Nice move!
Success. I believe that's game.
Damn, got skills. That was the one in the bag too. Yeah, it's relatively simple for that one. Good. We got to talk to someone with a boat. Or sword. Yeah, once you get the feel for that, how fast it goes, you literally just push it and it's really... And I didn't think I'd get all of it. Alright, gotta go this way. Not basketball. Ooh, we're in a basketball match. Yay! Let's go. Yeah, we need chaos. Van's group in the effort to track down the dragon chariots decided to once again travel to Heilong Chongja. Let's stop trying them out. Soon thereafter. Whoa, look at that, guys. An orbital sail and a barge. We knew it. But it seemed just as you summarized, Mr. Arkride. How you doing tonight, buddy? They probably haven't taken the chariot too far. I bet we'll still find it pretty close by. Let's be careful moving forward. Mom. You got it. Understood. I actually have to go there? Yeah. Nice work out there, brothers. We managed to get this thing bits and bobs on the black market. Our mere woes of ancient history. That is nuts. Before you know it, we'll be out to Calvard and making our name for ourselves in a whole new part of the world. We could never have done it without your foolproof plan, big bro. Who else would have thought to get somebody to meddle with the revenue service. Nobody, that's who. Alright. Alright. That's not praise for me. Frickin' nose. Next break, I'm gonna trim that. Bother my nose. Besides, you guys played your part to a T as well. I must say, your disguise have gotten pretty convincing lately. Pretty convincing as a cop. Still, I think one of us really ought to be considered changing his hair color next time. Hey, the hair is what makes me me. No way I'm getting rid of it anytime soon. Then you put on new hair. Well, whatever. We should be proud of this one, boys. The bonds of brotherhood have secured us yet another victory. Let's say we crack open the bottle and have a toast. Well, deserve a little reward, don't you think? We can always just slip out to the abandoned pathway tomorrow. Oh, ain't that sweet? Brotherly love sure is a beautiful thing, right, Vaughn? No doubt about that. And they even let us listen in on their little plan. Nice group of guys, I gotta say. Too bad that's about all the time you're gonna get to celebrate, though. Hope you losers are ready to get back behind bars. If your bonds run so deep, then why not put all that energy into something that actually helps others for once? Oh, sweet, sweet fairy. Naive fairy. I'm afraid we have you cornered, Devancy brothers. Turn yourselves in, and we promise you to do you no harm. What are you doing here, Actually, haven't I seen you somewhere before? They're the guys that foiled our plans back in Tharbod. The Spriggan. Why'd it have to be you again? Hey, we're not all that thrilled to run into you crooks either. You boys are at the end of your rope. And speaking of rope, how about you stand still so we can tie you three up? What? You really think you're just gonna back down now? Where? You meddled in our plans long for the last time, Spriggan. You're toast. Oh, those gets getting all cocky just because you took us down once before. Really? If you put an arm patch on him, he'd look like a Nazi. Like right there in his right arm. Even the little thing right there. I'll give you a real run for your money this time. No, with me, whatever.
Deploying shards. Whatever you need.
Destroy them! You're freaking dead!
Fine, let's play.
Is this how you want to play?
Now's a good time to boost.
Keep going!
Cheers.
Activating skill.
Out with the...
I see. Why it's available, because I had two things available.
Sword for me!
I don't have to boost twice to do it.
Boost gauge limit crushed.
Oh,
Seriously? Chance! Let's party! Keep moving, Ben! I'll dice you up!
Can't believe we lost to those bastards again. I swear on my soul, this won't be the last you hear of the Devancy brothers. I'm sure we'll see you in the next one. Yeah, we always bounce back. Just wait until we get out of prison. You'll get what's coming to you eventually. You're gonna live to regret ever messing with the Spriggan. Or maybe you guys just learn your lesson and stop thieving already? You can act tough all you like, but that's about the least scary thing I've heard all week. Well, that takes care of these idiots. Now, I'm just worried about the car. Is it okay? Would it seem so? Nothing more than a few minor abrasions. I think we can return it to our client as is. At least the barge will make getting it back to the Langport a little easier. Right. Let's bring it back to the theater. Huh? What's wrong, Vaughn? I'm just remembering something they mentioned earlier. Huh. Like how you're gonna get any more out of me. You guys said something about getting somebody to meddle with the revenue service, didn't you? So the auditing was part of your little heist after all? Oh yeah. The timing was certainly a suspect. Oh, is that all? Fine. If you want to know who our partner of crime is, I'll tell you. The truth is, I don't actually know their name. What? I thought you guys were all buddy-buddy. And here I was thinking you had connections to some big hotshot. Well, I guess I don't mind spilling a few secrets. See, we got word from someone using a... It's the thing, it means another name. A pseudo? Yeah, pseudo, or something like that. But they wanted to help us out. Spudium? I forgot. Their only condition was that we had to cause some kind of uproar in Langport, and it had to be today. Said they even lay all the groundwork. Wow, you sure know how to pick 'em. Look at you using strangers to your advantage. Nice going, bro. What is with these guys? For real. You think they'd be more angry about the whole being used as pawns thing? So, someone's been trying to stir things up in Langport. But whoever betrayed the Liu family, it'd make sense if they were the ones pulling the strings here too. Anyway, before we return the Dragon Chariot, we'd better decide what we're going to do with these guys. It'd probably just put even more stress on Heiyu if we try to push them off on them. But let's try and come up with something else. Let's see. We're going. What should we do to them? Murdoch family. Chaos. You're gonna get sick of me. I'm sending all the bad guys after them. I mean, they did break out of prison after all. This is a problem the police need to fix, not the guild. But considering it's the same force that arrested Fan Liu, it is possible that whoever's been pulling the strings inside Heiyu lately had a hand in all this. Maybe the better option is to turn them over to Murdoch. Huh, why Murdoch? I see. Murdoch engages in various risk management research opportunities that pertain to maintaining public safety. It would require a great deal of paperwork, but it could be possible for the company to take temporary custody of the Devancy brothers. Fortunately, Maribel and the security chief are currently in Langport, though they'll be able to assist in making the handover as smooth as possible. Yeesh. Can't say I'm a huge fan of letting the PMC have so much authority. But I guess you guys do kind of have a knack for stuff like this. Fine, let it slide. Definitely more than on the gray side, legally. But hey, that's where we operate it best, right? Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you could take care of all the formalities for us, Rosa. Of course. Didn't take long at all. And so, thanks to Von the crew, we got it. We fixed it. Everything's back. Ugh. Heck here. How would you even get it in there? Thank you so much for all you've done. I'm so glad we're able to get the Chariot back in one piece. We don't need to worry about Red Star's reputation taking a plummet either. Security lock level 2. It said 1 in the note. Now that we have the car back, tonight's auction should be able to proceed as planned. Thank you all. I hope you know how truly grateful we are. No biggie. I just did what a fellow car lover would do. Don't you think it's time you got a new hobby, old man? No. Cars are awesome. I'm real glad it all worked out. I'm sure this car means a lot to the people of Langport. It does indeed. Times like these, that's all the more reason. Yeah, I'll stay upkeep the tradition. Hopefully it'll help bring back the sense of normalcy. As well, make sure the reward is posted to your account right away. Thank you again. Alright, I get it. No sweat. We're good.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys.
Good job.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Chaos. A little bit of low, a little bit gray, and chaos ranked up to 5. Alright, go past 5. In Mare Chaos through Mare and Band synchronization. Yes.
I can barely. Modifying your orbment, are you? This is MKESV004. Mayor.
Sure.
Myself.
Alright. Now, let's just go back to the harbor, huh? Approach the Murdoch group for events. All the basketball court talk to Nick on the basketball minigame. If you have been following an exchange tablecloth for pieces of the final item, rescue for a sacred scarf. Wait, that reminds me. That's why I don't have a wallet. It's equipped on someone. Make them tanky. Go with. Go in the glider. Who's got my wallet? We gotta go make sure we turn that in. Phaser on that one. One. I'll throw that on. Get a little more HP. Alright, so we need definitely this board.
Guess I
Hello.
could stop
We'll
by.
go to the harbor.
Where's your next?
Figure trade in something real quick.
Hello.
And you'll never guess what happened next.
No wonder if things have calmed down.
What'll it be?
Yeah, dinosaur wallet. Events Eye of Teal. We need a pearl ring.
This must be the Eastern Quarter.
Yeah.
Thank you. What'll it be?
Can't get that one either because I need a pearl ring.
Thank you.
Put that on someone real quick. to give him better accuracy, but we're working on it. Alright, give that a save. I'll take an ad break real quick. Alright, yep. So we'll go back to the harbor, huh?
On my way.
What bees? Yep, get the cigarette cloth. That's all I got.
Here's your schedule.
You check that before.
Let's do this.
Guess I
You
could
check.
stop by for a drink.
Where's your next?
You got one.
Hello.
And you'll never guess what happened next.
What'll it be?
What am I missing? Colorful scarf. Oh, it's on someone. Okay.
Thank you.
Get that off real quick. You.
What'll it be?
It's up. That's nice.
Thank you.
Look at that equipment. Look at that. Hmm. Probably have that on the next set. We'll put that in there. Since I'm still using it. Alright, now back to the Harbor District. There we go. Now we had to go down to the little red marker. Do this little story plot.
Smart dude.
Good, because I need to get that.
The mechs have been delivered. The combat drill will proceed as scheduled. Very good. This will be the first drill since we were officially deployed. I fully expect you to provide me with some excellent data.
Of course. We will try to meet your expectations, sir.
Kasim!
Hello, Mirabelle. It's very nice to see you again.
What are they doing with the Navy? And is that the fossil
Navy.
professor?
How bad.
Greetings, Farida. I had heard you were in the city. And it's been some time since our last encounter, Van.
Been a bit, yeah. Haven't seen you since the end of last year. I heard you went back to your hometown, like your little sis.
He always comes home for our New Year's festival. Though I didn't expect to run into you again so soon.
Nor did I. Perhaps it is the will of Arusha and the Flames.
And it's good to see you too, Mirabelle. Been a while since you and I met face to face.
Yeah, well, I call you up a lot for our Marian Garten work, so it doesn't feel like it's been that long. But I'll bet you anything Rosette was as giddy as a schoolgirl to see you again.
I was quite happy, yes. Thank you for facilitating my return to Arkride Solutions. I'm in your debt once more.
Aw, don't mention it, girl. Just treat me to a coffee as usual, and we'll be square. I'm guessing the redhead is Erin Way, and you must be the Chief's adorable little sister. Thanks a bundle for always having Rosette's back. You guys are the best.
The pleasure's all ours.
Damn. The two of you couldn't be any less alike if you tried.
Yes, we get that a lot.
We meet again, Spriggan. I'm curious as to what brings you here to
He cut off his face after
I
showing you.
heard all about what transpired in Messeldom. You and Catra had quite the fascinating little excursion by the sound of things.
Word sure does travel fast these days.
Tongue kite, that's right.
Let's move to a better spot. Then you can regale me with the finer details.
Got it. Finally starting to deploy all of those fancy new armaments. Hey, buddy. Chilling in the window. Guess that explains why Murdoch's here. They'll help you get those assault frames fields ready, right? It's been several years since the Imperial Panzer Soldats were first deployed. It's taken the Republic until now to make a similar weapon. Murdoch and Vern have been working together with our security division, taking the lead on conducting training exercises at each location. The Navy's thinking about developing some with enhanced waterproofing too. Oh, yeah. Take it to the water, to the battle. The battle to the water. And since Professor Cronkite here is one of the developers, he came along as a consultant. They can be used in naval combat? That's so cool. Cool isn't the word I'd use. It's freaking scary. The military is getting real strong real fast. I'll do anything to figure out what the President guy is up to. This country is arming itself to the teeth. I don't like it. I forgot all about that, because he has ties with Ouroboros. At least it doesn't seem like he's trying to go the route the Empire did. Yeah, it was a silence. Anyway, the Almata legacy matter sounds fascinating. Whether it's connected to the unfolding conflicts in the city or not, I can't be certain. What's up, Flame? It has been a while. How you been? How's life treating you? Welcome back. How long has it been? It's definitely a year. Good, glad to hear it. Oh. Good to see you, boss. What you been up to? Bye-bye. It's likely bears some relation to our risk management. AI's recent assessment, do you think? Yes, I agree. Oh yeah. That's the thing Reset's employer uses, right? Correct. It's a high-performance AI system used for crisis management. We have it installed on the main terminal at Murdoch HQ. It collates and consolidates data on people, geography, history, and economy, and then calculates the danger levels of a targeted area if that threat level is evident to the organization. Wow. Playing Daybreak. After taking a huge break from Trails. Hey, sometimes you got to. I managed to get this one on sale. Plus, Cyber on one of my buddies on Pilled has basically funded enough for me to buy it. So I'm like, I'm getting it. And I'm enjoying it. So, say the only thing I don't care for is the Uno minigame, but maybe I can get into it, but it's definitely not like the other card games. The other card games I really liked. Like, I really enjoyed those. I looked forward. This one, not so much. And then calculates the danger levels. So you playing the first one? Yep, it's basically the cornerstone of Murdoch Total Security Company's main line of business. What's puzzling is the AI assigned Langport the red zone label, which is code for especially dicey. Overall battle performance and characters, who's in the weakest Trails protagonists? Estelle, Kevin, Lloyd, Rin, or Vaughn? That is... Now, if I had to pick one out of all three of those, Estelle would be considered the weakest. Because she's the only one that doesn't have some kind of special power. Kevin has a stigma. I mean, Lloyd and Estelle would be right next to each other. Because Lloyd doesn't have a power either. But he has Kia. But even though she's powerless now... I would probably say, if I had to put that in order, I would say Green being the first one. Probably Vaughn, Kevin, Lloyd, and then Estelle. Kevin has that stigma. And he might tie with Lloyd regarding it, with power. But Green has the just like, well, not necessarily. Vaughn has basically a god in his ultimate form. So Vaughn could take the top. He really did, but he's not done yet. So if we look at, if we include the power that Vaughn basically threw away to the abyss, Vaughn would be on top, followed by Irene, and then Kevin, Lloyd, and Estelle. Yeah, Estelle is definitely the weakest. But if we don't calculate that, then Irene, then Vaughn. And get this, the reason it gave, unknown. This character I'm referring to. Wait. Oh, you mean, I got you. Yes, I see what you mean. Because he 4 games, yeah. And get this, the reason it gave, unknown. First, the Merkin. I call it Merkin. Merkin Garden. Hijacking. But the Merkin Garden's hijacking. Now, this. Small wonder that the system admin on pins and needles. I'd assumed it was simply a bug in the program, but evidently, Mr. Thorndyke didn't agree. So, Flame, Alex, SJ, if you're still awake, what would you put those, the order from top to least? I know Estelle is definitely the weakest, so... I forgot about that slime ball. Oh, I forgot about that again. Hi, S'more. Hi, S'more. Hi. That's so. Come here. Come here. Oh, you are so heavy. So heavy. Hello. No shock collars for you. I know. You're a good boy, except for when you poopy in the house. Hi, Lily. Oh, no. You're good children. I gotta check your balls. Make sure your nails now overgrown again. Alright, go. Ooh, Dodo. Guessing he sent you and Passam's unit here to find out what's going on. Yes, that's right. And as luck would have it, you happened to arrive at the same time. I wish to assess the situation from a new perspective. I applied for a transfer to Arkride Solutions, and it was readily approved. I think Green is excel in swordsman. Kevin excels in arts. Van, Lloyd, and Estelle are basically equal, including his power. I'm looking at like the power each one has. Now, swords. I agree with that. Kevin excels in art, and Green in swordsmanship. But Vaughn would have to be, I mean, even third, at least with his Grendel power. But strip that, yeah, he would be the same. Got you. Well, that's interesting. Van is a tank. Main move that can hit and taunt the foes to come at him. Well, they make a good combo. If you had to put all those together, it would be a good combo. Because Kevin would be the arts healer, you know, Vaughn would be the tank. Green and Estelle would be the physical attackers. But Lloyd's a tank too. He can be. I don't know. It's tough. Well, it works out for us having you here. Third time overall, if Reen and Vaughn fight, Reen would win easily, even with Grendel form. You think? In his ultimate form, that God form? Because Reen is on par with Shizuna. Didn't she break his sword? Shizuna would definitely beat Van. So yeah, I could definitely see that. To my knowledge though, Reen is the only one that can count. What? What's the reason behind the danger assessment? The only thing I can think of is the Grendel. Okay, well, so like third game, he grows stronger. I could see that. I'm at like current point of game. At present, we have no intention of meddling in the affairs of the city. However, we may reassess our stance depending on the circumstances. I'm looking forward to playing the third one. Comes out later next year. Nothing that transpires here will impact me or my work, so I have no obligation to help you. That said, if you come to me with something that aligns with my interest, I will, at the very least, consider offering my advice. You got a stethoscope shoved up your ass, Doc. You got one shoved up your ass, Doc? Yes, he does. Okay, well, if we end up needing you guys' help, I'll shoot you a message. Would you mind if we keep in touch during your stay, Maribel? What friends do, ain't it? You may ring anytime. Just don't slack off on your merchant carton. Floor cleaning duties, alright. Oh, we're fine. Anyway, Kevin is a surprise too. As for Lloyd and Estelle, I believe no matter how much training they have, they are still human. That's what I believe too. They really don't have any parents, so I don't believe Kevin would be able to beat Green or Vaughn. But if you put him in Vaughn and his Grendel. But there's only so much information regarding Kevin. Kevin is very hard to say if you see the future. I mean the next game. Right. Oh, does he show up in the next game? That'd be cool. I don't consider that a spoiler. Maybe that's on the story plot, the picture that DJ was mentioning.
Good luck with that training exercise. I'm gonna give it my all too.
As you should. Show us all what you gained from playing the role of the priestess at the New Year's festival.
Right.
Okay. Next ship should be...
Kevin is the sage in the group. Has all your needs. Well, I don't consider he as a spoiler, as he is literally in the front cover. Dude, that's what DJ was mentioning, but she never said who was on the front cover. She wouldn't say it. And I haven't seen any information for it. But it makes me more excited that we actually get to see Kevin. And if we see Kevin, that means we get to see Reese, too. Hopefully. Miss Glutton. But no, yeah, I wouldn't consider that a spoiler. Ooh, nice.
Right.
Alright, now for the side quest.
On my way.
Finally, the bulletin board.
Very well.
We already saw that. Take a bath inside. Let's complete the bathtub. We also have purchased apparel times extra.
So...
We did that. Finally, be on the billboard. So we already got the billboard.
The second ward has its charms too.
Also, found in a special shard search spot during the quest. Oh, okay.
Welcome to Laifu Fondian.
It is amazing.
Even though Emma in Coastal 3 and 4 went from Black Mage to Sage, has the ability of both Kevin and Reese. Yeah, she became really powerful, didn't she? I mean, she's a witch, which would be... But they specialize in all that. Yeah, I've always wondered when Kevin would return. It takes it you're the one that put up the Force PG? Something about trouble with a cooking competition, was it? Oh, yes. You must be the Spriggan. I've heard so much about you. What a relief that you're here. Yes. I see you brought the prodigy along as well. It's nice to meet you, Aaron. How did you? I still don't think Emma can win. Well, Emma done. She has a witchcraft. But Kevin has a stigma. Stigmas are on par with like artifacts and relics and all that other stuff. They were mentioning something about it in the game here, that power of I think the Grendel, or that no, it was the Genesis was as powerful as a stigma. I just happened to work part-time for the guy anyway. I heard a good bit about you too, Mixon. He's a fox. Word around town was that an actively skilled lady took over the place 2 years ago. You've managed to brush off pressure from the Lai family. I still, oh, no. Kevin involved. Oh, he evolved? Really? That's so cool. TN? And it's because my big sister's is a Taiji Tushi. Tushi. Hey, cat. I'll need your assistance. Oh, I've heard of that highest rank of chef the Eastern cuisine can reach. I can't see. Excuse you. You're gonna show up. Show up on camera. I've been involved. Taiji chef. Curious chef. Ah. Nice. Is it not Taiji? It's TG. TG? Taji? It's Taji. Pronunciation for Chinese is rough. He's a sweet handsome boy. And look, no shock collar. Just a flea collar. Because I'm broke. We got flea drops too, but the flea collar is old. I just like the purple look on it. Like, purple looks good on him. Now, I'm trying to play and I can't see. You always make sure to fuss over nothing. You know how I feel about all those big titles. You the best. Fine. You know, I actually think I've been here before. Probably. I remember there was an old man running the place back then. He told me the eldest daughter was in training over at the restaurant. And no, Owl Hotel. Hey, it reminds me of Libididy Cow. Don't push buttons. You're making me push buttons. I'm guessing you're the daughter he was talking about. Your old man must have been pretty proud. Now there's some praise I do like to hear. Would you mind if we go back to the matter of my request, though? By all means. But I'll admit, this cooking competition doesn't sound like the kind of thing you'd need a Spriggan for. The great Langport cook-off, right? All the restaurants in the area are free to participate. I've been to it a few times myself. Was actually planning on going to this year's competition too. With all the trouble around here lately, it'd be nice to have something to lift our spirits and take our minds off things. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. My sweet, sweet kitty. There's another side to it, though. The elders who support each restaurant use it as a competition to maintain their standing. As it stands now, the head chef of the Taillon restaurant, which is currently closed, has been invited. So has the new food truck in the new town. Taillon Restaurant. That's the place we were at when we fought the remnants of the Lai family. I'm surprised to hear they're participating. Later, buddy. Don't fall this time. It sounds so exciting, especially with so many people involved. Honestly, I'm a little nervous about it all. You see, the usual event space isn't available at this time around, so they asked to hold it here instead. I had a refrigerator just like that. I went up to Lowe's because our refrigerator broke, and I needed something quickly because they didn't have any refrigerators in stock. So they had one about that size, and made to look like an old 1950 refrigerator. My sister still uses it. We like gave it to her because we need it, and so she has it for her apartment. I was like, yeah, feel free to use it. Like, otherwise it's gonna go to waste. And it's really neat looking. They even had a toaster that looked like it too. So you have the set, but the toaster was like $50. I was like, that's stupid. Ain't getting the toaster. Honestly, the refrigerator wasn't even worth it. I'm a little nervous about it all. You see, the usual event space isn't available this time around, so they asked to hold it here instead. It was supposed to be at the No Lawn Hotel. However, with all the issues that have cropped up recently, they decided to opt out of participating. And with me trying to get ready to enter the competition myself, I'm just about at my wit's end. I was hoping that maybe you could help me out a bit. Does that sound like something you could do? Let me think. Yes, of course. Why wouldn't we? Get some wall. That's right. I remember someone say they go up to rank 8 and now on this game. Alright, I'll take your case. Considering the whole deal with Heyu, they're probably the best people for the job anyway. Oh, you're a lifesaver. Now I really have to put all my effort, my all into this year's competition. Could you explain a bit more about what you'd like us to help you with? Of course. Well, firstly, with the Liu family's trading business having gone under, several places have been unable to stock enough imported ingredients. From what I've heard, Kahuna Fondian and Iranian have been hit the worst. But Taoyuan restaurant and that food truck is new town have apparently been just fine. Actually, Ming Zhao's food truck seems to be doing more than fine. I knew I could count on you, Tian. Like someone had a stutter when they said her name. What would you like your daughter's name? Tian. What? Sure, Tian. Thanks for looking into it for me. As for our place, I believe we have what we need for the time being. However, if at all possible, there is one thing I was hoping you might find for me. A fish. And what would that be? It's a slightly unusual type of laoju by the name of Tai Fing Quinn. The person who ran the brewery passed away a while ago, and they closed the door not long after. It's because it became quite a collector item. I'm not sure how many bottles of it are left, but I just know I would prefer it be perfect for the dish I'm planning to make. Got it. We'll see if we can manage it. Thank you. If it ends up costing anything, I'll take care of the fees. So please feel free to tell them to put it on my tab. And even if you can't find it, I can still make do. So try not to worry too much. Okay. You kind of made it sound like there were more issues than just not having enough of the ingredients, though. Well, it's a bit hard to explain, but it almost seems like there's someone trying to sabotage the competition. In fact, just this morning I found some of the cooking wine in our pantry smashed to pieces. Wouldn't be surprised if Oyeon's head chef was behind that. Guess we better go see what the other participants have to say. That'll give us all some insight into who done it, and should also help us figure out what supply issues. Alright, really appreciate it. Please let me know. Yes.
You have my support, Mr. Arkride.
Holy cow!
This is an adequate spot for fishing. I'm curious to see how well I'll perform.
Also, it's supposed to be a new fishing spot. Right, go outside, here. Hi, Spider-Man. What you doing, Bobby?
What did I need to pick up next?
Just one more quick smoke. Just one.
This way. This way. Come back over. Hello. You're back. Ain't no cat too. Hey, sweetums. Not time for bed yet. We still got about an hour.
Indeed.
You are? Ooh, look at that big face. Look at that big face. Huh? He's so pretty. He's a good boy.
Indeed.
Meow. What's up? Meow. That butt.
Right.
Hey, what you doing, Bobby? Licking my hand. I get my full screen thing so it shows everything. I'm big and wide and that way they can see you all huge. But I think you're big enough on screen. You take up a third of it. About a quarter of it. You're literally right here. You just got off the screen. You're literally right here. Gotcha. I'm stroking Aaron. Look at that. I'm stroking Aaron. Petting his hair. Yeah. Don't bite me. Don't bite me. Not trying to lick up your skirt. Playing one-handed as he licks my hand. Isn't that that lady? Is she a friend of yours? Nah, but I've heard about her. I think she's a hostess over at the Tuan restaurant. Oh, I get where you're going with this. Their head chef is supposed to be taking part in the cook-off. Let's see if she knows anything. Oh well, if it isn't the prodigy. I take it you're the Spriggan? Should have found a hostess for a live family. Should have figured a hostess from the live family restaurant would be in the know. So, what does that little boy from Lou want with me? Not really a little boy anymore. But whatever. Here are just a couple of questions we'd like to ask you. I promise we're not looking for a fight with the lie. We're just curious. We already fought the lie. We're just curious about the head chef at the restaurant you work for. What are you getting over there for? Don't push buttons. Hi. What are you doing? Huh? Oh, we already got an invitation from the great Langport to cook off. Oh, so that's what this is about. Yeah, young zoos. Been pretty excited about it. Don't scratch my monitor. You're not helping. You're not helping. You're pushing buttons. Quit it. Your tail is heavy enough to push my keyboard buttons. Now stop it. I don't need your assistance. Don't scratch my monitor. I don't know what you want. You need food? Alright, one second. Let me go see if he's got food. Come on. I should distract him for a couple minutes. The restaurant may be closed for the moment, but he is blocked up. So much for a couple minutes. Like 30 seconds, not even that. Really lasted 10 seconds. The restaurant may be closed for a moment, but he blocked off an entire section of the kitchen to prepare for the event. Wow, he must really be fired up for it. Oh, he takes a lot of pride in being a chef at one of the Langport's finest establishments. He was feeling a bit let down by the closure, but this cook-off sure had lit a fire under him. While we're on the topic, do you happen to know if you've run into any issues with preparing for competition? Now stop getting in my way. I'm trying to play a game. I loved on you all day. You laid on my lap. Huh? You laid on my lap? Yeah, big ass head. Huh? cuddled with me. I had the birds on the TV and you sat there and watched them. Huh? You're not helping. Stop stamping on stuff. Oh my goodness gracious, you are a pain. I love you to death, I do. I mean, you're going to be distracted. This is a good opportunity there because you're like, best shot. And you're like, kitty! Hey, two of the best things right there. Cat and boobs. Look at that. A kitty, cat, and boobs. Two of the best things in the world. Now, can I play? No? Alright, here. I've got to resort to the secret weapon. Huh? The secret weapon. Yes. Go fetch. Oh my goodness gracious, kitty cat. Yeah, there you go. Catch that. The only thing I can say is that he's been feeling a lot of pressure lately because of everything that's been happening at the live. Stick that off because he already ripped that to shreds and biting it. Well, it took it from me. Alright. I see. That makes sense. We're just doing what we can to support the cook-off. Oh, please, tell him to give us a holler if he needs anything. Got it? I'll let him know. Thank you for it. Thank you. I don't know how you did that, Cat, if you did something on my keyboard.
Very well.
How would you do that? However. Alright. First, we're all bored.
Heading to the objective.
Well, if it isn't Vaughn and company, how can I help you? Vixen tells us you are going to be competing in the cooking competition. You wanted to come check on you with us. That girl's such a sweetheart. Always looking out for others. You could stand to learn a thing or two from her Wuhan. Of course, dear. I'll be sure to do just that. Wow. Anyway, she said you guys are running a little low on some ingredients. I was hoping to go with something a bit more expensive for my competing dish. I wanted to get my hands on some fresh red crab, but the seafood trader seems to be out of there. Red crab meat is used quite often in the Eastern cuisine, isn't it? I hear it carries a high price tag because it's only be found in a very few select locations. In the West, it's also known as the Crimson Crab. Wow, that's a pretty fancy choice for a restaurant like yours. But I guess what you're saying is that due to the Liu family's trading being frozen, they're low supply right now. Exactly. There's some other supplies around here that we're friends with, suppliers, but they're fresh out. And you hear them tell it, someone came in and bought out their whole stock. Bought out their whole stock? Maybe that's what makes it meant by sabotage. Possible, and in this case, I think we can help them out. If we just find another way to get some crab. We'll look into the supply shortage on our end. If anything else comes up, let us know. Just try to focus on your cooking for the time being. Thank you for your help. I really mean it a lot to us. Efficient? Alright, this is Newtown. Gotta go to the food truck.
On my way.
Where's that run?
Man, that movie was kick-ass.
I can't help but worry about the goings-on here.
Step right up, everyone. Don't be shy. Come and taste the next generation of Eastern cuisine. You prepared plenty, so come and get as many as you like. No matter how many I eat, I never get tired of the flavor. I could have this stuff for every meal. Twilight. Right? It's almost like I can find something new to enjoy in every bite. No, that's the dude's brother. The girl's brother. I was licking my lips at the thought of a new dish, but I never thought it'd be this delicious. I just can't stop eating it. Male customer. He used her brother's image. Stuff might even be better than the palatal duck. This man, I really love my furniture. Me and my recliner go way back. Yeah. This stuff might even be better than... Oh, I said that part. Looks like business is booming. This must be the new food truck Mei Zin mentioned. Jean? Just looking at it makes me hungry. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Since we're here and all, do you think maybe we could grab some too? To be honest, I've been wanting to try it myself. Sure, I don't see why not. Sounds like they're not hurting for ingredients, though. Maybe we'll just have some for info for us. And so Van's group moved to the back of the line to patiently wait their turn. Luckily, they had to avoid coming during the lunch rush. The group had to wait about 10 minutes before finding themselves at the counter. Welcome. What can I get for you today? We take pride in everything we serve. We? Like one of you. Wow, look at the reflection. You can even see Aaron's hair flicker. But it also shows someone with white behind him. Maybe it's Rosette? But Aaron's hair is flickering, but... oh, I see. It's feet. That's weird. The reflection's backwards. In fact, you can see two of Fairy's heads in there. So you see Aaron's red head. Behind him you see Fairy. Then you see something white, which looks like the chef. And then Fairy's head again. Something moving. I don't know. Anyways. I'm not too familiar with this new Eastern cuisine, actually. Got any recommendations? I'd say most of our popular dish right now is our Millennium Duck. We use traditional palatal duck as the inspiration for our recipe. But prepping duck takes a lot of work and can get pretty expensive, right? So after years of hard work and research, we've come up with something even tastier than the original, and without having to break the bank. You know, I had a real palatal duck over at the Kowloon Hotel restaurant before. This sounds like it could be pretty great if it actually holds up. Palatal duck. The name makes it sound so expensive. It's nice that we get to try something like that on the cheap. At first, I thought it was some sort of Eastern crepe, but it seems to be stuff of lobening that has been folded in like a taco. Given how simple it is to eat on the go, I can see why it would be popular. Guess that's part of what makes this taste so good. Okay, we'll each take one. Thank you for your business. Enjoy. By the way, I heard that you're going to be taking part in the cook-off that's coming up. A friend asked us to help out with it a bit. Think you could use our assistance? I see. That's awfully kind of you, but no. I can't really think of anything at the moment. Oh, and I'm sorry, but it looks like I've got another customer waiting. Would you mind stepping to the side? Ah, sure. Sorry about that. We'll get out of your hair then. For now. This stuff really is good. The meat's so tender. I'm surprised he prices it so low. It does look good. But it looks like such a little amount. I could eat like 4 of those things. Even the skin's all nice and crispy. Really gives off the authentic palatine duck texture. Yes, the spices he used give it a very distinct flavor. It certainly leaves you wanting more. Addiction? What's the matter, small fry? You don't care for it? No, it's not that. It's definitely tasty. I don't know how to put it, really. Well, don't mind me. I think the herbs he used just don't agree with my stomach, that's all. That's odd.
You there! How's some delicious pasta sound?
Well, let's go to Eastern cuisine, talk together.
Welcome.
My, this is positively delectable.
Oh, Mr. Arkride, what brings you to our humble establishment today? We heard you were planning to participate in the great Langport cook-off. Maxim asked us if we could maybe wouldn't mind helping out. I see. Always so selfless, that one. A little surprised that you guys aren't going to be taking part, though. Sounds like the different houses in Heyu have a bit of a stake in this whole thing. Well, you do make a fair point. But we didn't want to let Maxine. We didn't want to let her down after she put so much effort into putting on the event. It really has a weight with people, huh? That makes sense. Seems to be doing a lot for the community. Anyway, she mentioned that you guys are having trouble getting your hands on certain ingredients. Well, I suppose that about sums up the situation. Trying to figure out how we can make substitutes, but we haven't been able to obtain any jade dragon eye. I'm afraid I haven't heard of that ingredient before. Oh, right, my apologies. Jade dragon eye is a top brand of Logan fruit. Logan. It's extremely high quality and also exactly what we need to have a fighting chance in the competition. You know Logan fruit. It's the stuff they always put in the Eastern medicine. All you need is some high quality Logan. Then easy. And it's easy. If it's used in medicine, then maybe there is a stock of them reserved in medical use somewhere. Perhaps they might even have some of a higher quality that they'd be willing to share. Seems pretty straightforward. Reading. We'll go check with somebody who might have some medical supplies stashed away. By the way, Kiwana, have you had any other issues lately? Like somebody doing anything to mess with your food or something? Now that you mention it, yeah. Although it was rather minor, all things said and done. This morning I found some of our plumbing. Oh, back was damaged. There was water everywhere. Alright, quick break. It's something about plumbing. We had someone to come fix it right away, so it wasn't a complicated disaster, thankfully, but we just had new plumbing put in last year. It was like someone did it intentionally. Don't blow up the bathroom. It does sound pretty fishy. It might just be coincidence, but still worth the suspicion. We can look into more on our side, though. For now, we just focus on keeping customers fed. Yes, thank you very much. Alright, bye. Let's see. Seems like we got all handle on now. Restaurants are got a handle on what they are doing. And out of 5 restaurants, 3 of them seem to be dealing with interference from somebody. We still can't say for sure what the rival business is. It's a rival business that did it. Yeah, I get it. Let's see. Yep, 2 are lacking the ingredients. Hello, Maxim. I get the authenticity of the names, but it's just so hard to pronounce. Like just under it, they should give the pronunciation so you can say it right. The old man Wuhan wanted some red crab. Pretty sure I've seen crab like that over in the Second Ward's waterways. There were fat, juicy looking ones too. They ought to be good enough. I think I've last spotted them over at the cigar shop. In that case, let's over there and catch some. Yes, let's do that. I get it. Let's go catch it. We get it. We get it. We get it. Tired of reading. So much reading. Who cares? My God.
This is positively.
Let's see. Make sure we're going inside the chapel.
Here goes.
Okay, sure.
Understood.
Off we go.
Heavenly Mother, please watch over.
What's up, Mr. Priest? Yes, we're here. What's the matter, he says. We're looking for Jade Dragon Eye. No, it's pretty rare. Do you have any? Jade Dragon Eye, you say? Oh, yes, we actually do have some. Quite useful in the church's medical and mixtures. Although I hear the supply chain disruption and making it difficult to get. That's why we ended up coming to you for help. Apparently, we're in town, New Town. Jesus Christ. Won't be able to make their dish, the big cook-off, without it. I had no idea. Well, in that case, let me get you some. Yay! Yay! Thank you. Thank you very much. We got the Jade Dragon Eye. It's a lot bigger and smoother than typical. We get it. It's fruit. Don't need a 20-minute conversation. Too long. Way too long.
Please watch over us.
Alright. So now let's specify. Go to the antique dealer.
Hello.
Stop by for a drink.
Where to next?
Hello.
And you'll never guess what happened next.
Something like that. Oh, that's right. This gives me vintage wine. What you looking for? You're kidding. Oh, it wouldn't do any good if lie about it. Yes, he has 3 bottles. What was the other one? The last one was for spreading the good word. Cake, but even I don't buy extra for storing and was it pasteurizing? Acidizing? I don't know. Yeah, but cake, wine's different. Wine tastes better the longer it sits. Share the love. Hey, that's a smart. If she wins, stock. There could be more supply of it. It's a fish. Second ward, here the news and tobacco, start search. See what the news and tobacco is.
Let's be on our way.
It just said over by the portal.
Let's see here. What did I need to pick up next?
Just one more quick smoke. Just one more.
Ooh,
I'm curious
this
to
looks
see
like
how
a good
well I'll
fishing
perform.
spot.
Lots of crabbies over here. It'd be funny if you saw the crabs are like over at the
A hit!
sitting on the steps.
Ah, a rare.
Yeah, big old crabber.
That's quite a good find.
Firing, see. Yeah, we got a big one. Crab dish, obviously. That's funny. That text was so long it stretched way over there. Alright, we got everyone's missing ingredients. Let's head to the person. I'm so glad I put on that request. I feel much better after putting on the cook-off now. Put off, put on. For the job, there's still some time left before the event is scheduled to start. I should just treat this like it treats me. You have voice at the start and at the end, nothing in the middle. Still some time left before the event is scheduled to start, by the way. I'm sure you must be tired. So you're more than welcome to rest here before we begin. I have vitamin. Not a bad idea. Alright, what it says. I'll make a quick press after the event. Yeah, sit back and enjoy. Ooh, like a wedding ring. The best thing in my life. Few connections. Wasn't able to give it for free, though, so I hope you don't mind that I asked to send it to the bill. Of course she doesn't mind. She literally told you to do it. Huh. Alright. Nice that the event was voiced. Looks like the participants are filling in and filing in. And are those the judges? Who knows, man? With them both on hosting duty and participating, they had to call in some impartial third-party judges. Usually the judges are the non-participating shop owners. Folks from Chamber of Commerce. You know, stuffy people like that. Gulp. I guess it's time for the battle to begin. There's still a bit before they get started, though. I'm actually gonna step away for a minute. I might not be back in time for the opening ceremony, but you guys have a good time without me. Huh? I thought you wanted to make sure the competition went smoothly. But I was so excited for us all to watch together. It's no big deal. Just something I wanted to look into real quick. I'll be back as soon as I can. I wonder what's wrong. Yeah, not like it's the first time he's gone off on his own. I'm sure he'll be fine. Later, Von. Van. Back with more of that duck taco. Well, it's unfortunate we were unable to hold the competition at the Kowloon Hotel as planned. It is Laifu Fundian's sincere pleasure to host this year's great Langport cook-off. I'm sure you all must have a lot on your minds given everything that's happened in Langport recently. I'm sure he's taking his time. He said he wouldn't be back. I know he said he might not make it back for the opening ceremony, but... Hey, you see that guy at the end over there? Isn't that the head chef from Tuyuyang? Yeah, looks kind of grouchy. I'm surprised they sent him an invitation given the situation. Maybe that's what Van's looking into right now. But we can worry about that later. Looks like the show is about to get started. Alright. Our first contestant is Wuhan from Gaohao. Gahua. A beloved stop in the Eastern Quarter for travelers and locals alike. Oh, a red crab dish. That is huge for catching only one. That's quite an expensive ingredient for a place like Guiyahong. Oh, I thought it might be good to go all out for a change. A lot of crabs. It's a fairly standard Langport style steamed crab dish. Given the quality of the ingredients, I hope you find it to your liking. I get it's a video game, but it looks like you're eating the crab shell. This is making me hungry. He did a really good job with that red crab. I guess old man Wuhan is capable of some pretty fancy stuff. Let's mind to it. My, that was quite excellent. You can really taste how fresh the crab is. Still, as excellent as the ingredients may be, I think it's lacking a little something. Yes, if only I had something extra to draw out all that flavor. For my dish, I prepared a stew containing assorted seafood from along the eastern coastline. I call it Utaya Odan. The dried goods worked together to create a multiple-faceted soup stock with a harmonious flavor. And I've heard of this soup. It's told it's exquisite. I'm glad they actually put a spoon there. It'd be amazing if they tried to eat it with chopsticks. Impressive. It certainly seems like a dish worthy of whatever that place is. Yeah, their food draws from elements of Longlai's cuisine and other Far Eastern places, until a lot of care went into making it. Well, I usually prefer my food Langport style. I do get in the mood for stuff like that every now and again. This is fantastic work. Exactly what I expected from it. There's a bitterness and an odor to it, unlike some herbs used in Eastern medicine. But the way it blends together in terms of taste and aroma are top class. The most impressive thing is the Logan fruit. This is a jade dragon's eye, isn't it? Provides an excellent accent of the flavor. Looks like you're next, Yonzao Zhu. I know a lot has happened recently, but I trust you've been doing all the right since then. For the most part, yes. Today I prepared abalones in a thick glaze. The glaze itself is made from dried shark fin and edible bird's nest. I am totally eating after I'm done with this. Fuck this quest, I'm hungry. Ah, that does look good. I commend you for using such high quality seafood. I should have expected nothing less. For the head chef of a fine establishment. That's the Lai family's restaurant for you. Just rich enough to have bad taste. Seems though the judges are responding quite favorably to it then. That was excellent. You certainly made the most of those ingredients. Yes, I agree. Feels like a little very tried and true approach. Next up we have my sister. For today's competition, I prepared a unique free-range chicken dish called Baksunji. Ooh, God, I'm hungry. Dealt with a lot of food in video games today. Even 14, I was doing the Monster Hunter Wilds quest. And eat food. Well, actually, let me see if I can find that video real quick. Show it to you. I think I need to do a media. An image. Media source. my character in 14. Move. There you go. Food. Especially proud of this one. It's chicken steamed with carefully selected wine and spices that help to bring out a lovely aroma. Heard so much about you, Maizen. I'm impressed that you have earned the rank of Pashi Chushi at such a young age. I'm looking forward to seeing the skills you developed from your days back in the Kowloon Hotel. Finally, Maxim's turn. Aizen, whatever, fucking names. But Van's still not back yet. Yeah, he should have at least been here for her presentation. Especially considering she's using the Lu Jui. G-U? We obtained for her. Oh my, this is fantastic. Various fragrances combined with such a delicate taste. All in the while preserving the delicious flavor of the chicken itself. It's marvelous work. Certainly not all. I can tell there's something special about the wine you simmered the chicken in. It takes the bird's light flavors and colors it with spices, result in a superb balance. Finding the right wine to produce such a near-perfect dish must have been the next to impossible. Yes, I was confident that it would all come together if I used Taiyan Funquan. That's famous wine? See, I understand why the taste was so familiar. It makes it all the more regrettable that the brewery closed down some time ago. Yes, I would love to see it make a resurgence someday. Great job, sis. For my first cook-off, I'll be entering my renowned Millennium Duck. The season is sure to hook even the most discerning palate. Yeah, hook because it's probably got spices in it that are addictive. Oh, so this is the dish that's been popular lately. Let's give it a taste then. This is hard to describe, but it's completely captivating. This flavor and aroma, it's like I can't stop myself. I never had anything like it. This is the first time I've ever experienced anything like this. How did you prepare such a delightful concoction? Let's just say I put a lot of work into my secret ingredient. I feel completely blindsided. It must be even better than I heard. I just wondered. No way. I mean, his food was good and everything, but I don't think they're... Don't you think they're exaggerating? Sounds like the winner's been decided already. I'm surprised he managed to reel in all three judges. Hold on a minute. Oh, damn it. Looks like I'm too late. Damn right you are. Hello, old man. Where have you been, man? The cook-off's almost over. Wait, why is Doc Long Kai with you? I told you I had to look into something, didn't I? It just took a little longer than expected. Look, I hate to do this in the middle of such a big event, but there's a problem with it. Mac Xiao's cooking. Not only are you interrupting the competition, but now you're trying to slander me? It ain't slander. I kept some of the food we brought from you in some container. I had Doc Long Kai examine some of it for me, and boy, that sure is one hell of a secret ingredient you got there. Indeed, one of the so-called spices we found in his Millennium Duck is Lo Kikakao, a medical herb component listed as a hallucinogen, one with pleasurable but addictive side effects. These days, it's considered to be quite the rarity. I'm curious how you managed to come upon so much of it. Tui, so late now. Heck, you fed us something that dangerous? What should we do? We're going to be okay? Fortunately, it's not so toxic as to directly affect the body unless routinely ingested. It can be counteracted through treatment from most practitioners in Eastern medicine, including myself. There's no need to panic. But the fact remains that this guy deceived everyone into eating his drugged food. That explains why I felt so weird when I tried it earlier. You bastard. You had to go and pull something like this to top it. On top of all the other crap we've been dealing with from Heyu? How horrible. You're a disgrace to all the chefs. No, you don't even deserve to carry that title. How did he manage to supply himself with so much of such a rare herb? His prices were rather low, too. Right. How would I ever gotten my hands on that stuff in the first place? It's only tested one batch. I've only tested one batch. And who's to say somebody didn't plant it there just to make me look bad? You only test one batch. True. I guess it would be pretty difficult for you to gather a stock of something so uncommon. If you were working alone, that is. But what if it was someone with access to it was working behind the scenes to help you out? See, somebody been sabotaging the other businesses, and the other places unaffected were your food truck and Taiyon restaurant. But compared to you, Taiyon doesn't have much of a motive. I see. Practically everyone in Langport's got their eye on my family right now. Something like this would be the final nail in the coffin. But you, on the other hand, had the perfect motive for getting your hands on those herbs, and for finding someone to get them for you. Yeah, and to make sure his collaborator wouldn't lose face, he had to be sure that he'd win. Look at that fingernail. Yeah, good job with that. You actually put a fingernail on him. Look at the details on the fingernails. Impressive. Why he started messing with the other restaurants. That about sum it up. Ming Zhao. I don't know what you're talking about. You're just out to get me. Would never vandalize Orion or Lafu Faidan. I mean, that's odd. They didn't say a thing about anyone being vandalized. You sure seem awfully knowledgeable about it, though. Just give yourself up already. There's no getting out of it now. With this much evidence, we won't even need to get Heyu involved. Care to tell us about how you procured those herbs? Ugh, looks like the jig is up. Oh man, how am I ever going to explain this to him? Hi. After a violent confrontation, both bracers and police officers arrived on the scene to escort him away. With his disqualification, the judges of the Great Langport Cook-Off took a moment to reconvene. Obviously, it's going to the girl. Well, in spite of that little incident, the judges have now concluded their deliberation. Do we have a verdict of the winner? We do. The dish that shone best and brightest among all those we sampled this evening was that of Lao Fu, Bandian's very own Mai Zin. Really? I'm honored. Way to go. Here goes this. In the end, we decided it was your use of the alcohol that truly won us over. Thank you so much. I promise I'll keep aiming for greater heights. It's what my father would have wanted. Who would have thought that wine would end up being the deciding factor? I guess it was worth the effort after all. Wonder what happens if she didn't win. As his misdeeds were revealed, albeit in a rather unexpected manner, the cooking competition came to a close. The participants, having learned a few new things about their cooking, headed back to their respective businesses. Thank you again for all your help with this year's cook-off. Although I feel like the only reason I won was because you were able to find me that alcohol. Nah. That was just a last little push to put you over the edge. Even without the wine, you've been getting nothing but rave reviews. Your skill is the real deal. But be that as it may, it is only because of you that the dude was exposed to whatever he is. He really is. Yeah, the Doc Longkai said it's a good thing you stopped him when you did. You caught it right before his regular customers would have started getting sick from the stuff. He said they should be fine if they can go without it for about a week. I'm just surprised you even noticed something was off. I definitely thought it was odd how strongly people were reacting to his food, but I never imagined. Yeah, that was part of it. But the thing that really tipped me off was the fact that he was avoiding serving people with a knowledge of medicine. Remember what Father House Singh over at the temple told us? Oh, the one I was skipping by because I was like, oh, he's talking too much? He said that when he went to give the dish a try, they told him they were fresh out. Yet when they were there, he managed to... When we were there, he said it sounded like he had more than enough to go around. He didn't seem the least bit worried about the meeting the band. It felt like a pretty unlikely coincidence to me, but I figured I should look into it. Yeah, the timing on that was just a little too perfect. By the way, you mentioned the drug he was using is pretty rare. Have you figured out how he got the stuff? I accessed their database, but I haven't been able to determine a possible access channel. According to the police, even he didn't know much about the collaborators at Origin. So in other words, he was probably being used. The only question is, what would somebody have to gain from having a cook feed hallucinogens to the general public? You said it. The only thing I can think of is that they're using it as some sort of test. It was to see how far they could push the law while still keeping under the radar. Looks like the jig is up. Oh man, how am I ever going to explain this to him? Vaughn? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. Anyway, I think that ought to take care of your request for now. Got other business to attend to, so we'll catch you later. Of course. I'm so glad to turn to you for help. Please feel free to stop by anytime.
Mission accomplished.
That was a long quest.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Oh, so long.
Welcome to Laifu Fondian. What can I get for you?
All right. Oh, not working. Yep. All right. We'll save and call it there. We'll pick it up tomorrow. It's good progress. We knocked out all the side stuff. And tomorrow, DJ should be able to join me, and we can get into the rest of the act and story plot and whatnot. Alex, Flame, SJ, Cyber, thank you very much for joining me tonight. My lurkers, always appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow with DJ. Till then, have a good night, and see you tomorrow. Later.
Indeed. Let's see here. What did I need to pick up next?